Welcome back, everybody, to Baseball King Collectibles, and we are going on a road trip today. Where to? A sports card show in Lynbrook, USA. And we're going to take you there and show you all around and see how it was. It was their first show ever at this venue, so we'll see how it turned out. And it was a really good turnout, as far as I'm concerned. I got there later in the day, and it was still pretty crowded right till the end. So that was a good sign. The show will be back 5 more times this year, and I'm looking forward to going back again. But this is not your typical walk around showing the showcases of what's inside. I did a little of that, and not much. You know, it was more of a ask the dealer questions, because the deal without the dealers, there's no show. Okay, so we need the dealers to come to the show. We need the buyers to come to the show. Everybody, so we're all included. It's not just what the sellers are doing these days. What the buyers are doing these days. What the sellers are selling, and their mind, what's going on for them. All right. So some of the comps you'll see across the board, I'll show them all up. Not the actual cards sold. No, not even close. I don't even know what the actual cards will be. But I'm just giving you gauges, price-wise, of what the sellers were telling me. And I'm really sorry for the shaky camera work a little bit, on the showcases. I'll get better next time, I promise. I didn't do a good job with that. I talk too much. I talk too fast. I'm from Brooklyn. I can't help it. All right? So anyway, let's go to the video. We are outside at Lynbrook, New York, and it's the first show of many to come. And we're going to give you a preview, and we're going to ask the dealer some questions on today's episode of Baseball King Collectibles. We are at the first card show at the Elks Lodge in Lynbrook. Welcome, everybody. And, of course, our host for this show is Behind the Diamond John. You can see John on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, www.behindthediamond.com. And look, he's always busy. Always busy. Always got shows coming up. This man is keeping this business going, and it's popping. So thank you, John, for doing everything you've been doing for the hobby.
No problem.
And on YouTube. And you've inspired me to become a YouTuber. So we know that. So
and you're wearing the right team.
Thank you very much. Of course I got the right team on. Well, this way. Okay, here we are at the show. Let's take a look around, see what we got going on today. And it's pretty busy here for its first show in Lynbrook. Let's start at the beginning here. It was the first show ever at this venture. How you doing, everybody?
The PSAs are 25, that's 20, and the metallics are 30.
Really busy. Every table so far busy. We're going to try to grab a dealer or two and talk to some of them. But right now they're a little busy, so which is a good thing to see. You guys want to see a little showcase here and there? It's boring, this stuff. I don't want to show you all this, because you guys have been to a lot of shows. You know what all the cards are. You go on eBay, you see everything. But we'll show you a little bit. A lot of basketball here. Football, interesting. We got everything at this show, not just baseball. A lot of modern so far. I haven't seen any vintage yet.
23.
How you doing? This looks like it could be a vintage table, perhaps. No.
2002.
2002 vintage. All right, that's vintage. That's 20 years.
No, I mean 2022.
22.
I was joking. Yeah.
Well, vintage is now 20 years considered now, which is not to me.
Well, vintage
technically.
is really like 79 and back.
Right. I would consider that too as an old senior myself, and when I started collecting in the 60s, yeah.
But like that's when, because the era from 80 on really became the junk wax era.
Would you be want to answer a few questions? I'm Baseball King Collectibles. I have a YouTube channel. Could I ask you a couple questions if you don't mind?
Sure, if I could give an answer.
If you can give, well, why not? It's simple questions. It's nothing, personal or anything. It's which card do you wish you never sold?
Thurman Munson cut autograph.
Autographed. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I pulled that out of a pack a number of years ago. I got a fair price for it. I got $5,400.
Wow, that's fantastic.
But
What do you think it's worth
nice.
now?
I don't know.
Probably about the same, maybe not much more, right?
Probably, but
so you
it's
could
a
always
cool-
repurchase it, right?
Well, there are very few out there, so he's a hard. There are more Ruth autographs out there
Then Thurman Munson, that is correct.
Yeah.
Ruth was a great signer. You see all the pictures of the videos, Ruth signing with the kids all the day long, right?
So,
all right, that's pretty interesting. That's a good one. I'm
Stand up, would it be better if I
whatever's good for you. No, you sit down's fine.
Oh,
So
yeah?
you had a better
Okay.
angle. You know, I am an in-person autograph collector myself. I've been collecting autographs from the 70s, 80s, up not just baseball, not just sports, celebrities as well. I got tens of thousands. At one point in New York, I was the #1 collector in New York City.
Right. Oh, wow.
For autograph collecting, as far as getting the amount of autographs daily. You know, so I was doing that for years. So
no, I understand. I got about 500 autographs.
I got the 500. Yeah.
Also.
Oh, in person.
At the hotels.
Right. That's right.
I used to work on.
So you were good. 42nd Street, the Grand Central.
I used to go to the hotel.
The Hyatt.
Grand Hyatt.
Right.
I worked on 43rd and 3rd.
That's when I used to go back in the early 90s, the late 80s.
My coworkers, we'd go there with our baseball
That's
cards.
right. So you know all that.
And this
you know.
was 90.
Early 90s.
92.
Jesus, we probably crossed paths.
Probably.
We just didn't know. I did a lot of Shea Stadium collecting as well, too, over the days. So that's great. I'm glad you had that Thurman Munson. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, did you get that in person?
I pulled it out of a pack.
Oh, you pulled it out of a pack?
Yeah.
Wow. Here's one maybe you'll like.
Okay.
What's the most expensive card you ever sold?
That would be the Thurman.
The Thurman Munson on top of that too. Wow, great. That's good.
$5,400.
$5,400, and everybody was happy at the time. You were thrilled. That's all, and that's all that matters.
This was probably 10 years ago.
You can't look back. You can't look back.
Oh no, I never.
Right.
did.
So Thurman was already long gone. You knew what it was. You knew had it. Yeah. All right. Cool. What card that you regret selling? You sold it too cheap, or you regret it? Other than the Munson.
I regret trading a card. I had an odd card, Sandy Koufax autograph that I got out of a pack of finest that my nephew gave me for my birthday in a box, and I traded it for some rookie that never panned out, and I'm very upset that I traded it.
Well, that happens.
So,
you know,
not even the value.
How old were you at
just-
that time?
Also, maybe within the last 10 years.
Really? Okay. So, okay. Now, as far as your business goes, other than Mantle, Jordan, Otani, you know, what's selling? What else? What's the hot sellers?
Prospects, like the top prospects. Right now, Bobby Witt Jr.,
the big
who's
rookies.
already established, so he's a rookie already.
Okay, the Judges, those
But
guys
his
of the
cards,
world.
Judge, but like some of the up-and-comers, Matt Shore, this kid here, Nick Kuntz.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, everybody.
Yeah, there's a lot of prospects.
Everybody likes
skis.
skis.
I've even gotten on the skiing. I just bought 2 baseballs, signed baseballs on Fanatics. It was a great price, $175 each. They're going for $300. I got a great deal. I bought 2 of them. For that price, I bought 2.
But like I do mostly prospects or rookies, and people are always prospecting.
That's what's going on. All right, that's what's going on. All right, what do you have that you did sell it, but the Munson, other than that, what would you also not sell in your collection for sentimental reasons, maybe even? It doesn't have to be a valuable card.
This card, I don't want to. If someone gives me what I want for it, I'll sell it. Alex Morgan autograph. Because
you'd rather hold on to that.
Right. But
so
if someone gives me the right price
is top dollar for that.
Top dollar.
Because it's sentimental.
I just put it in the showcase.
And it's something. And how about something in your collection?
Player.
Anything in your collection at home that you never get rid of ever?
I have a lot of stuff.
Other than the mantles and all that stuff, is there
I don't have a lot of very expensive cards in my collection. I have like stuff that just appeals to me, and not always a lot of value.
And that's the way it should. Hobby collect. It's a hobby.
Right.
We're not looking to make money. We're never cashing in on this. I'm not anyway. But most people nowadays, the young kids, all are. All right. I'll give them one.
I mean, what I would like to have, but it's not sports, is a Jerry Garcia autograph.
Oh, sure. Me as an in-person autograph collector, it's one I got. And even Gene Hackman passed away recently. It's one I never got. But I got thousands of autographs. You got to check out my YouTube channel. You'll see what I got. If you want to check it out. I want a last question for you.
Yeah.
And it's going on around the hobby. It's a big thing in the hobby. Theft has been a big issue in the hobby lately. I'm reading a lot of stories, but big thefts. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. People leave their cases on the floor and walked away. Have you been a victim ever?
I might have been.
That you're not aware of it even, right?
I know boxes have been clipped off of my table.
Right. It does happen.
I've been doing this since 1991, maybe 2 or 3 times.
So you're well aware, and it's happened.
I try to keep it,
but it still does happen in this business.
I've noticed things missing here.
That's a shame it does. But all right, thank you so much for talking with me. I appreciate it. Okay. And don't forget to watch me on Baseball King Collectibles.
What's it called?
Baseball King Collectibles. All right, let's get back to taking a little tour around the show here. Let's see what else we can come up with here. Hey, you look like you're not too busy at the moment. I don't want to interrupt you. Can I? Can I ask you a couple questions for my YouTube video?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Okay, great. What's your name?
Stand up.
Stand up. Why not? You're a big guy. Oh, I gotta get on my high heels. I'm a Met fan. I'm the Yankee. That's okay.
I'm actually an Eagle fan.
Oh, an Eagle fan too. All right. Oh, Reyes. There we go.
Old Jersey.
When's he come? Well, he should still be out somewhere, but whatever. He's a good. I like Reyes. Even though I'm not a Met fan, I like him. Couple questions you don't mind me asking you? All right, just a bit about the hobby in general, nothing crazy. What cards do you wish you never sold?
LeBron James, RPA.
LeBron James outfit. What year was that?
2003.
All right, was it an autograph?
Autograph and a jersey. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And,
Wow.
and my Steph Curry.
How long ago?
I sold those in 2016.
Okay, so
When
you
they were
didn't
worth nothing.
And what's it worth now? Like, you regret
15,
it.
20,000.
It's enough to not even ask you.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What is the most expensive card you ever sold? You know, in the years. I don't know how you've been doing. What card? 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 20,000?
No, what is it? $4,000. $4,000
$4,000?
Yeah.
It's a good sale.
Yeah, it was a Adley Rushman gold.
Wow, Adley Rushman.
Gold.
Who hasn't done much yet.
Hasn't done. He's still framed. He's
Right,
a
but
great
for
catcher.
4,000, you got
Great
top
catcher.
dollar.
Yes.
So you did good on that one.
Yep.
You're happy with that sale.
I pulled it out of a pack, so yes.
You very have, right. It cost you
Yes.
nothing.
Yes.
The packet was a couple bucks. Right. Any card that you regret selling other than that, the LeBron? What do you regret?
The
You really wish you still had it, just in your collection. Not for money, just you wish you still had it.
Probably a Thurman Munson rookie.
That's what the gentleman over there has a Munson autograph that he pulled out of a pack.
Nice.
That's 2
Nice.
Munsons in a row.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Two people, 2 Munson questions. That's amazing. Other than Jordan, Mantle, Otani, Judge, those big guys, what's selling? What's the big selling these days?
Everyone likes Bobby Witt.
Okay.
I really like him. People are asking for the two guys on Washington, Woods
and
Cruz.
Right. I'm big on those guys too. As a fantasy baseball player, I'm big on those
Yes.
guys. So I hope that they're gonna have good careers. I think they will. But baseball cards are so pricey these days. It's like I don't know. You're buying boxes for $300. Is it
I'm not
worth?
buying boxes. I buy singles now.
You buy things. Me too.
I don't buy-
I haven't bought a box in 30 years,
No.
probably since the
Even
junk wax
brakes,
era.
brakes and stuff like that. It's too expensive.
You know, so here I got another question for you. Do you own a card that you will never, ever sell? Sentimental reasons, even
I
if it's
do.
worth nothing.
Yes.
What is that?
A Reggie Jackson rookie.
Okay.
Yes, I had it since I was
How did
9
you
years
get that?
old.
Oh, you had it when you've been a
It was
kid.
Christmas present in 1980.
So even if you couldn't care what it's worth,
It'll be buried with me.
it doesn't matter,
Yep,
right?
correct.
That's a
Yes.
forever card.
Yep.
That's beautiful. I love that. One last question for you. With a lot of theft going on in the hobby these days, you hear so much of it going on. I've been reading a lot about it. I'm on Instagram and all that, and YouTube and all that.
Yep.
Have you ever been a victim?
When
That you're aware of?
When I was in high school, yes.
You did.
Yes. Lately,
And what
no.
happened? And what happened at that time? While you were selling at a show?
No, I was showing off my collection
Oh,
of kids.
just like that way,
Of
not at a
kids,
show. But
yes.
so at a show, you've been good. You never had any bad experiences.
Thankfully, knock on wood.
Good. Thank God for that.
Yes.
All right, it was nice chatting you. What was your name again?
I'm Chris.
Chris, thank you so much. And do you have a store or any, eBay, anything you want to
I
shout
got
out?
Instagram, CKS Card World.
You got it, Chris.
Come visit.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye.
Absolutely. And while we're here, let's take a look at Chris's showcase. Let's take a look. We got a lot of football, hockey. Oh, we got everything here. You guys, it's mostly modern, right? Of course. There's nice Jordans. Oh, yeah. Look at the Jordans, guys. These are beautiful. The prices are fairly good, too. Look, there's nothing crazy here. Not going to break the bank here. And here's my baseball. So I'm the baseball out of Jeter. Of course, Jeters. Not bad prices, too. Like I'm saying, guys, if you're looking for cards, come down to a show. You know, the shows are pretty good these days. Better than eBay. You're not paying the fees. You're not paying the shipping. You're not whatever, all that stuff. And you know, and you see what you're getting. You know, and you're going to pay the same price, probably. If not a little less, maybe you work out deals. Everybody's looking to deal a wheel and deal. What dealer is? Oh, here's the vintage I love. Wow, look at that Jackie. That's really nice. Yankee team card, which I love. I actually have a copy of that, but not in that condition. The Koufax card behind there, I see it.
It's a World Series card, yes. Very good.
Right, see that World Series? I got about 10 of those. I stocked up on those one day. I just kept buying them for like $5 a piece a couple of years, years back, Because I couldn't get the regular Koufax. I couldn't afford that, so...
Any Koufax is a good Koufax.
Andy Koufax, my son just bought me for Christmas the 55, his rookie card, whatever the year is. So I just got that recently added to my collection. And I don't buy too much cards myself lately. I'm just more of a autograph guy.
Right on.
Autograph like these right in front here. I'm more, these are cards that thrill me more, the autographs. But my thrill is in person. As all you guys know, I am an in-person collector.
That's an in-person one.
That's an in-person judge. See, there
His
you go.
rookie year, yes.
And what do you have that price at? Just for curiosity?
$500.
$500 for an in-person judge. Wow. And it's authenticated, so it doesn't matter that
I don't
it's-
want anyone to buy it.
Right, you can't, right, I agree with you on that one. I wouldn't want to sell that either. Well, thanks again, Chris, and we're going to move on for the next and see what else we could bring up with, show you guys along the way. Is that a pause? All right, back around, walking around the show a little bit more, see what else we could come up with. Here's the dollar boxes, which is always going to be great stuff in here, guys. You know, if you're looking for things inexpensive, your dollar boxes are the way to go. Versus a blaster box, you're getting we're getting 59 cards. You're getting 2 cards you like. So don't buy hobby boxes. Don't buy blaster boxes. Buy individual cards like this right here. 5 for $1. I mean, it's better than a blaster box. It's better than a hanger box. It's better than a hobby box. And then you buy the stars you want. It's just more fun that way, I think. A little glare here, so I'm going to get at. I'm not going to show too much showcases because the glare, guys, it's too much. Whoops. Don't. Here's a nice dark place where there's no glare.
Yeah, exactly.
You got a minute? You want to chat for my Facebook or YouTube page? Sure. You don't mind, eh? How you doing? My name is the Baseball King. I am Shelly. How you doing? Any name in this store? Or?
Dan, how are you?
All right. Do you have a YouTube page, a store, or anything like that? Instagram? Nothing to shout out? All right. You mind asking a couple questions for the hobby? It's for my show? Great. Easy questions. Nothing crazy. Nothing I'm going to drive you crazy about. But it's something you're going to make you think about. What card do you wish you never sold? That you sold even recently, 20 years ago? What did you sell that you regret? You know, you just didn't want to say you made the mistake.
So it wasn't a mistake, but I sold
We're
some
going to
of
come
my...
here.
Yeah, sure.
The mirror. The mirror.
So I was a Will Clark collector, favorite player forever. I sold most of my old cards, and now I'm just buying them back.
Sure, that's what we all did that
Not
today.
worth anything, but...
All right, but you regret that in the past. If you did, if you didn't, you didn't. Okay, that makes sense. What's the most expensive card you ever sold?
Most expensive card I ever sold was a Stephen Curry auto.
Wow.
For $2,500.
Wow. Definitely, you regret it? You're happy with that because you got a good price. You feel it was a fair deal. All right, good. Because sometimes you feel like so. Should I kept it not? Other than Mantle, Jordan, Ohtani, what's selling? What's the big sellers these days? The rookies?
Ellie's hot.
The Corbin Carrolls, or he cooled out. But those kind of guys, Bobby Witts.
Bobby Witt.
Dominguez.
I just sold a big auto.
So it's just speculation buying. It's not, people aren't buying for the love of what they want.
Bronze and Tatum's.
They're buying for what they want to flip, more or less, investments versus loving the cards. That's a shame. It's the truth, though.
A couple of collectors here, young kids, who made me happy.
It's the truth, though. But, it's sad. What card do you own that you will never, ever sell no matter what the price offered to you?
Probably this one right here. Braun Aurora.
So you ain't selling that. You just hit. It's just in the showcase to show, pretty much. You wouldn't get rid of that. What's the asking price on that?
$1,500.
And what if somebody offered you $2,000?
I'd have to take it.
You'd have to take it. Yeah. Oh, so over the price, you would take it. You'd have to. All right. But do you have anything at home sentimental? Like any old cards in your collection from when you were a kid? Even if it's a $5 or $2 card.
I've been giving my original cards that I graded to kids when they come by.
All right, that's a great thing, and that's a really nice thing to do. One other question. A lot of thefts in the hobby lately. There's been a lot. You've been reading about it. Everybody hears about it. Have you ever been a victim at a show?
Not at a show. I got scammed for one card. I actually sold it today to a kid for the story. Guys sold me a Christian McCaffrey rookie card, sent a different one that was all beat up. But I found out he was in bad shape, in drug rehab, so I actually sent him his money back. It was over Christmas.
All right. You're a good guy.
I gave the kid the card for like $20 today.
Wow, that's fantastic. You've been great. Nice chatting with you. I appreciate talking with us on your channel, and we'll talk to you soon.
Take care.
All right, getting back to the show here. Let's take a look all around a little bit more. We got the kids' corner here, looks like. Trading corner, something going on here. But they're kids, and that's a good thing to see. We want to see kids in the hobby, and this is what is a good thing. Because you don't want to see a bunch of old men like me over and over and over. Here's singles, 2 for $1. Can't go wrong with that. Pokemon cards. This is a nice plastic holder. I like that. $20 each. That's a really good deal. Look at this, guys. That's something new from BCW. $20. You put your cards in here or for sorting, I guess, right?
Yes, sir.
That's a good idea. Really good idea. I wish they had that years ago when I was a kid. Man, they're coming up with things now. It's great.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
A lot of Pokemon stuff here for you Pokemon collectors out there. I'm sure a few of these watch you, right? Yeah. We got a little Topps 24, and we got bobbleheads. I got bobbleheads myself, but My wife wants to throw me out with the bobbleheads I have in my house. She's like this, you know? How you guys doing today? Anybody want to have a little chat on my YouTube channel for me?
He's the channel.
Nobody wants to? Okay. Why not?
What's up, guys?
You want to have a little talk on YouTube?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. How you doing, guys? Where you from? What's your name?
We're from Dix Hills. I'm from Dix Hills. He's from Whitestone.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. My name is the Baseball King. My name is Shelly.
Oh, nice to
I have a
meet you.
YouTube channel, so of course you're gonna scan that and all that and subscribe and all that. We'll do that afterwards. We'll get to that good stuff. But I got some questions for you guys. First time you setting up, or you've been doing this for a while?
No, well, we've been setting up. I've been setting up at shows since like 2020, like early 2020.
That was when you were 6 years old back then, right? 7 years old? You started?
I was 13.
Nah, you're really young. You're really young. That's great. That's
And
really
then
good. I'm glad that's young to start. That's great. It is.
And then actually this past year I got him into the hobby where he.
And that's good too. So you guys are friends, obviously.
We're cousins.
Oh, that's even better. You've been family, so you could argue all Christmas and Thanksgiving dinners, and you could have all your arguments. You robbed me, you ripped me off, you screwed me on that one, right? Back and forth, right? I got a few questions you guys mind asking. I'm like, you haven't been around selling that many years, but it's been enough to answer these questions. What card do you wish you never sold? That you never sold. Not that you own, that you sold and it's gone. You don't want it no more. You have to think of anything?
I had a Jalen Brunson auto out of 25.
Wow, that's a pretty good one. And you got rid of it, huh?
Yeah, I'm
What'd you get for it?
about that. I'm not. I
The
forgot
comps
what I
at the
got.
time?
Yeah.
Were you happy with it, the sale?
I'm not really that happy with the sale because
No.
it's actually gone up a lot.
You wish
so-
you had the card back?
Yeah.
Yeah. But for price reason or because you like Jalen Brunson?
Both.
Both. Okay, that's the right
Yeah.
answer. It's not should be pricey because this is a hobby too, guys. It's not just about making money. You guys have cards that you'll never sell, right?
Exactly.
All right, well, that's another question of mine. What card will you never sell? No matter what. Let's say, tell me the card. What card do you never
I
sell?
have a Jesus downtown.
Jesus downtown. Really? And what's that worth?
$20.
If I offered you 40, would you sell it?
No.
See, there you go. Offer you 100, would you sell it?
No.
Okay.
It's an infinite dollar card.
There you go. It's something special. And what about you? Anything you could think of?
Well, I'm a big. Well, so what happened? So my dad actually bought me a lot of cards when I was a little kid, and
Uh-huh.
he bought me a Steph Curry auto
Nice.
card, and I'm never gonna sell it.
You'll never sell it because it's from your dad. If your pack pulled it, you might sell it, right?
It's also like Curry's my favorite player.
That's
especially
right.
that my dad bought it on top. It just makes it even better.
Right. All right, that makes sense. A lot of sense. All right. Other than Mantle, you don't sell Mantle. You still mostly Jordan, Ohtani's, all that. What's selling? What's the big selling these days? What do you guys really need that you can't keep in stock?
Booms and downtowns.
Really? That's the best. That's the best sellers. That's what most people are asking for.
Yep, usually.
Okay, that's interesting. And what about baseball? Anything baseball?
It's just Ohtani and Soto.
It's just Ohtani, Soto, Judge, the Wits, and the Elvio de la Cruz, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
and whatever other current Bowman prospects are coming up on the rise too.
And the
right?
Mets, 'cause the Mets
And
are
the
the
Mets, of
best.
course. Hi guys, it was a pleasure chatting with you
Thank
guys.
you so
I love
much.
chatting with the young
Nice
kids
meeting
and young
you.
kids. We do a little everything. I do
Nice
everything.
meeting you.
I do everything. Why not? Nice meeting you guys too. Thank you. All right, continuing around the tables. Let's see what else we can come up with here. Nice showcase we have here. All these colorful cards I love. Who doesn't love colorful cards? Oh, look at this one here. I like that one with the Westberg. It's pretty nice. I love the new cars, all the new designs. It's really incredible what they do now with cars. Look, for me as a kid, we have none of this. We had a plain card, close up of the guy's face, misspelled, miscut. You tell everything. It was pretty bad, but a lot of nice cards here. And they're not expensive, guys. Look, $5, $8. You can buy a lot of nice cards. You don't have to break your bank. Really. And don't buy blasters. Like I always keep telling, don't buy hangers. Buy this. Buy what you like. You agree? I agree. You agree, right? Everybody, who doesn't agree with that? Well, the gamblers don't, unfortunately. Alrighty, let's see. We got a lot of soccer. Oh, we got a soccer, guys. There's a lot of people into soccer lately. It is true. It's a bit of a coming thing. I'm trying to learn a little bit. But other than the big names, of course, there's Pele, $800. Wow. That's a great one. I mean, I wouldn't even sell that. I want to keep that for myself ever.
I know, right? He's a beautiful.
He's a gorgeous soccer cards. They really are. The way they make the cards are spectacular looking. You know, it really is.
Everything from the packs to
What do they got? Also stickers they make too. Oh,
Yeah.
let's go back to 2011. I had no idea they've been making it for that many years. What's the oldest soccer cards they got?
I mean, oldest I've opened was 84s.
Really? They go back that far? Like the New York Generals or New York America? What do they call
No,
it?
it's just like the Maradonas.
Maradona.
It's like Italian cards. Yeah.
But I like soccer. You know, it's fun. All right. Continuing our stroll down the rows. We got a lot of mix here. Look at this. We have the new and the old. How often you see that? And the really old, there's a Willie Mays ball. And it's JSA, of course. Because you would be crazy if you wouldn't buy that without a JSA. Anybody can tell you that right now. It's a nice Seaver. Beautiful Seaver. Cy Young, 69. Nice ball. That looks like a Soto, Ryan. So I can read, guys. Pete Rose. I don't need things written down. You guys don't know how to read script. It's a shame these days. What's going on? That looks like Alonzo. I don't have to. I just see it. Pete Alonzo. You can read it. People always send me in questions. Who's this autograph? What's that autograph? They can't read. It's a shame. Here's an O.J. Simpson, who, guys, you know I met him in person. I saw him a while ago. And that video you can watch anytime you want. It's in the archives. There's more modern, a lot more modern basketball. Everybody's into basketball these days. It's the middle of the season. Jalen Brunson just got hurt, so being a Knicks fan, there's trouble going on now. But you know what? If they drop to the 4th seed, it won't be such a bad thing. It really won't. It might be a better thing for them. Because they wouldn't have to face the Celtics in the second round if they get to the second round. Let's get there first, right? Look at the nice Sanders. Look at that beautiful Barry Sanders. Look, oh, yeah. That's a beauty. That's a gem and 10. That's not just a beauty.
Gem and 10
That's
signature.
as best as you can get. Oh, look at this, the guys I like. See, I like the Johnny U guys. This is my kind of guy. That crew cut haircut. I love those. I love those days. There was always one kid in school who always had a cut like that. Always one. I always wanted that haircut, but nah, my hair didn't flop that way. You do. You gotta look it up. All right. How you doing? My name is the Baseball King, and you are?
I'm Howard.
Howard, how nice to meet you, Howard.
Nice to meet you.
How's things going at the show today? So far, so
Very
good?
good.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions for YouTube, and in general, we're asking the dealers the same questions. What card do you wish you never sold? You got rid of it, you sold it, you got your price, you did good, but you really didn't want to sell it and you want it back.
Oh my God.
Tough question?
That's a tough question.
There's more than one, right?
Too many. That's
too many.
Problem. Too many.
Nothing sticks out in your mind?
Like a whole bunch of Ronald Acuna.
The recent, nothing vintage, the recent ones.
Yeah, recent cards,
You can still buy those back, but the price is jacked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, now he's hurt. Does it come down a little bit, maybe?
Probably, but still, I was.
You wish you still had it.
heartbreaking.
You pack pulled them?
Yeah.
You pack pulled those, or?
Yeah, I pack pulled
pack pulled, that's
from
even more.
Topps Dynasty.
See, that means more to me when you pack pulled versus somebody.
Exactly.
Right. What's the most expensive card you've ever sold?
That I've ever
That
sold?
you've ever in your lifetime?
Probably one today. I sold
$500,000?
one for, no,
200,000?
couple thousand.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, a couple thousand.
That's pretty much the going range around here. A couple thousand, so that's a good deal.
Yep.
All right, so you're happy, the customer's happy, everybody's
Absolutely.
happy.
I do this for fun. This is a
Right,
hobby.
you're doing this for, you enjoy the hobby. You're a hobbyist, not
Not a business.
a business.
Yep.
Cool. That's all right. Other than Mantle, Jordan, Otani, and those big names, what's selling? What's selling? What can't you keep enough of, or you wish you had more of?
Mets and Yankees.
Any Met and Yankee, any of the big name autographs,
Yes.
relics, all that stuff?
Rookies.
Because we're in New York, of course, Mets and Yankees. If we were in Pittsburgh, maybe it would be Paul Skeens and those guys, right?
Exactly.
All right, that's fair enough. All right. What would you never sell, sentimental to you, or you own that you never ever, even if it's worth $2,
I have
crinkled and ripped and whatever?
I have a Roberto Clemente 1-of-1 autograph.
What
which I will
autograph?
never sell.
Wow, where'd you get that?
I got that in a break.
Wow,
Yeah.
you got that in a break.
I got that in
you
a
were
break.
lucky enough to pull that in a break
Yes.
versus all the thousands of other
I
guys
won't tell you
losing their
about
money left and right.
I won't tell you about the thousands of times I've lost in
Well,
breaks,
you know
but-
what? You got a good one, and that's something you never sell.
Exactly.
No matter what the price. What do you think it's worth? 10,000?
Probably about that.
About that, right? That's what I would think. As an autograph collector myself, that's what I think.
Exactly.
Well, it was nice chatting with you.
Nice
You have
meeting you.
anything you want to shout out? A website or anything? An eBay page? Anything
Howard
like that?
Zip Cards. Is
Howard?
Howard Zip ZIP Cards.
Okay, great.
Is my new Instagram. I just created it.
Guys, check it out.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, here we are with the show. We have another dealer. And your name is?
I'm Matthew.
Matthew, how you doing? What's you have a name of your channel? eBay show? Anything like eBay channel?
Yeah, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok is Matthew's Cardboard.
Matthew's Card World.
Cardboard.
Cardboard. Matthew's Cardboard.
Yep,
Okay, we're going to shout that out. You guys subscribe, check it out. All those places. So we got a few questions, Matthew. You want to help us answer? Simple questions. And you're a young guy, so mine are some of these recent for you probably. But what card do you wish you never sold?
Oh, that's a good one. I had a Roman Anthony Topps Chrome or Bowman Chrome first auto.
Right.
Number to 75. I think I sold it for $1,000, and right now I think it's worth at least double that.
Oh boy. Well,
Yeah.
but do you wish you still had it just for monetarily purposes? Or you really like the card?
I wish I had it for
Monetarily purposes.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. That's cool. And what's the most expensive card you ever sold?
Most expensive
Would
card,
that be it too?
It wouldn't be that one. I think I had a Steph Curry rookie Kings auto.
You're the second one with a Curry rookie that told me that.
Yeah, I think
auto.
I sold that around 2,200.
Wow. And what's it worth now?
I think probably somewhere about
Not the same. So you feel good about that sale?
Yeah.
Right. That was nothing to think about in the past.
No regrets there.
What's selling other than Ohtani and Judge and Jordan and those big names? What's selling? What's the big? What can't you keep enough of? What do you wish you had 20 cards of that you could sell all day?
It's less the person and more the price range, like 50 to 200.
Okay.
Like
So
I find you can't keep it in stock.
Okay, so if anything, you got in that price range more than the card itself.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what you're looking to buy.
Yeah, definitely the names help. You don't want to have Henry Ruggs cards or something
Right,
like
of course,
that.
of
But
course. And you're not buying any commons. Nobody's jumping. Or sometimes you buy a whole collection, you have no choice. You got to take everything.
Yeah.
And what do you do with commons these days? What does everybody do with the commons? We just throw them out? What are we doing with them?
I like to use them for protection.
All right,
when I'm shipping stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
So basically, you're throwing them out. It's using them as garbage. You're using them. You're reusing them, but not as baseball cards or sports cards. It's just,
I mean for the modern stuff.
Right. Well,
just kind of throw it in there.
So I should throw my cards out too, I guess. The ones from I got early '90s, all that junk.
I think that stuff, though, I wouldn't use that stuff as.
It's hard to keep that stuff too. I don't know why I'm holding on to that stuff.
Yeah.
It really is the same, similar, really kind of similar, you know. But one other question I got to ask you. You know, there's a lot of theft going on in the industry. You read about it, you hear it, you on Instagram, you see all these things going on. Have you been a victim?
Luckily, not to my knowledge,
Not to your knowledge. See, that's the problem, though. You're at a show, you don't know.
Right.
Right. But you don't think you've lost anything that's any value. Even if you did, it wouldn't have been anything you would have noticed.
Yeah, I think it's very. I like to I keep here. I have my money in this red.
Right.
Thing
All right.
right
You keep
here.
everything.
I keep it right
You
next
go
to me.
to the invest. Yeah. Because you hear a lot about that. I just wanted to ask you that. What was your name again? I'm sorry.
Matthew.
Matthew.
Yes,
It's a pleasure talking to you.
To meet you.
And we'll see you soon.
Hopefully, yeah.
Thank you.
Of
Bye bye.
course.
All right. We're here with John of Behind the Diamond. There he is. Instagram, everywhere you look, YouTube, all those places. www.behindthediamond.com and all that. Anyway, he's running the show, and it's a great show. I'm glad it's the closest show ever to my house, ever. I've never been to. I could walk here.
So this is a brand new show. I'm running this show 5 times within
great.
the year.
I'm looking forward to it.
Also, I run Babylon 11 times.
Right.
So Babylon's once a month. This one's going to be every other month. So we'll see how it works out.
Cool.
45 tables here, 75 tables at Babylon. It's all good.
Couple questions for the Big John himself. What card do you wish you never sold?
Oh.
There's got to be one. Maybe a Mattingly?
I bought a 2007 exquisite basketball box, and I got the Michael Jordan, LeBron James box. Everything in the box was number 23 of 23. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, dual auto, dual jersey, dual auto patch.
It's a wild card.
Yeah, it was.
Did you get your money for it? Did you get what you want? Are you happy with the sale?
Back then, I sold it. within the year. I ended up getting about $17,000 for it.
So you were happy with the sale?
I was happy with the sale on a $500 investment.
Of course.
But,
who wouldn't be? But what's that car worth now?
Oh, probably $1 million.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
the box
wow.
was autographed, and every card inside the box was autographed.
You just got me a little sweaty. Yeah. Wow. Oh my God. Well, I guess it's also the most expensive card you ever sold, I would imagine?
Yeah, that's the most
expensive. That would be wow. That's something. Wow. Is there something you really sold way too low that you go, oh man, I gave that away. What did I do? What was I thinking?
Probably a ton of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff, right? So that happens often, right?
It happens.
That's part of the business, right?
Years.
Right. When you're doing it for so long, things like that are going to happen. Anything you would never sell ever, no matter what the price is, somebody offered you 10 times what it's worth, any card that you would not ever sentimental, if we were the $1 card, it's wrinkled, you don't care, but it's your sentimental card.
Well, I have a 1984 Donruss Mattingly rookie, PSA 10. I probably would never sell it.
You'd never get rid of it. That's
just so hard to get a PSA 10.
It is. In those years, it was impossible.
I mean, it's not worth a crazy amount.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not the
$2,500,
money, right? It's the card itself.
Yeah,
you'd never get rid of that. All right. Really, what's selling other than Jordan, Ohtani, Mantle, those big names? What can't you keep in stock?
Right now, baseball, Jackson Holiday.
What do you need more in stock of that you can't hold? It sells too quick.
Rookies,
rookies,
slabs, just
it's
an abundance
the
of
investment.
stuff.
People are investing more than buying it as a hobby these days, right? That's what it seems like these days. I know. And the last question, John. Theft is a big problem in the hobby these days. You see it's everywhere. I read it everywhere. Yeah. Have you ever been a victim?
Not that I know
Thankfully
of, but I'm not that I know of, but I'm sure
you might have been clipped. Right, the dollar cards, the boxes like that, of course, yes, but nothing major that you wouldn't worry about.
Not that I know of.
John, it was a pleasure talking to you and seeing you again, man. Because of you, I'm on YouTube, and that's the truth.
All right,
thank you, man. All right, guys, we're just leaving the show here now. We're just getting out. Pretty successful show. Look, it's still pretty hot in here. It's only going to close in an hour. And there's still a lot of people here. You know, the tables are still busy. Everybody's having a good time and buying and selling and flipping and all that. So we had a great time here, guys, and we'll see you on the next episode of Baseball King Collectibles.